Sorry, what did you say?
Me? I forgot to take a video of anything this morning. I wanted to make a video for this. So, on the side of the road here in Great Smoky National Park, it is the most visited national park in America, which should have let me know that parking was gonna fill up real early this morning, which did. So I'm going to the trailhead right now. I'll get into all the backstory stuff later, but for now, let's go ahead and make it to the trailhead. So I've been back on the East Coast, came back to the Philly area for a wedding for one of my buddies. Shout out Zach and Morgan, love you guys. But as I was lounging around, sitting there, my sister and my mom were like, hey, do you want to come to another wedding down in Tennessee near Gatlinburg? And I'm like, no, I'm way too single to go to 2 weddings in 1 week. However, Great Smoky Mountains are right nearby, and I will tag along for that. So we flew into Tennessee yesterday. My buddy's wedding was the day before, so I was completely dead. Hit my first Buc-ee's, which was, you know, probably the birthplace of consumption and the death of American capitalism. And ended up making our way to the Great Smoky Mountains this morning. My sister and my mom are doing a bunch of wedding stuff today for my sister's friend. Couldn't get off to a super early start, but sunrise was still beautiful by the time that I was out. It's really cool driving through all the windy roads. On your way in, you kind of get little peeks and views of the mountains. So right now I'm on the Mount LeConte trail, the Myrtle Point and Mount LeConte trail. Whew. Starting to get up there a little bit. Since I only have a few days here, I'm kind of trying to kick it into high gear, get as many miles under my belt as I can. So we're making pretty good time. We're booking it up. Have about 2,000 feet of elevation and maybe 5 miles done of a 13-mile total hike. Feeling it quite a bit, but we are getting up there now. Views have been beautiful. Excited to show off the top. Hello, park rangers. So it's cool. I knew at the top of this lodge, LeConte, or top of this lodge, let's start that from the top. It's cool. I knew that there was a lodge at the top of this hike, LeConte Lodge. What I didn't know is it's like a little settlement right here, poking out. You can see all the nice views over there, but clouds have been nice to us so far. Hoping it holds off. There's no rain in the forecast, but hoping to maybe blow off, give us a little bit of sunshine for the top, which should be coming up pretty soon. Also, I apologize that my voice is so scratchy. I was partying hard the past few nights for the wedding and stuff, so got a little scratched up from hooting and hollering and celebrating. Well, you can see why they got the name the Great Smoky Mountains, as well as the Blue Smoke Mountains. Both nicknames are very applicable once you get up to the top here. Let's take a look at that. So I'm coming down from Myrtle Point now. Absolutely beautiful 360-degree view of all the valleys. You can see Gatlinburg. You can see way off into the park, and it's amazing, man. It's amazing. One thing I got to do while I'm here is bring up the East versus West Coast mountain debate. You know, it's not Rocky versus Apollo. It's Rockies versus Appalachia. Variety is the spice of life, you know? It's like different movie genres, you know? Out here, you kind of got more of like a suspenseful, you're in the fog and the clouds vibe, versus the Rockies are, you know, an in-your-face, action-packed thriller. And, you know, we got different good movies in both of those genres. But in terms of nature, it's all nature. It's all wonderful. And the amount of oh shit moments I've had out here, there's not any less than out in the Rockies, out in the Tetons. And what I can say is it didn't feel too much easier. Normally the hikes I'm doing out west are about 3,000 to maybe 5,000 feet, getting up to 6,000 on the extreme end if we're getting kind of crazy. This one's about 3,000, and you know, it's the fact that we started at a lower elevation, I think makes it a little bit easier, but still climbing all that, you know, it's rough. So if you get up here, if you get to the point, if you get to the peak, be proud of yourself no matter what. Anyway, we're gonna hit the cliff tops on the way down, get some more views. But the hike has been absolutely beautiful, absolutely wonderful. So finished up with the hike, beautiful hike, absolutely gorgeous. I ended up meeting 3 guys on the way down, 3 seniors in college who were buddies, and we're on a backpacking trip, and they were like, oh, like, we need to ride back to our car. Do you mind if we just, like, hitchhike with you and go down? And I was a little bit kind of iffy about it at first, because I was like, I don't know if they're gonna, but then they ended up booking it. They were fast, and they were soldiers, man. So they were really cool guys. Anyway, now though, I think I'm gonna head to a different part of the park, the Grotto Falls. Drive by there. There's a 2.6 mile hike. I am pretty tired. I also am really hungry. I only brought Pop-Tarts, grapes, and apples with me, so lots of sugars, but I think I'm gonna drive over to that part of the park though, see what's going on over there. So just finished up with the Grotto Falls trail. Absolutely beautiful waterfall. I always love the ones you can kind of get in behind, see if there's any secrets like in a video game. There were no secrets there, but the water was very refreshing after a long day of hiking. Definitely looking forward to some Chick-fil-A later. We don't have any Chick-fil-A in Jackson, or like within 2 hours of Jackson, Wyoming, so gotta get some Chick-fil-A. So it has been pretty busy. The parking situation is kind of rough. If you do end up visiting, highly recommend like finding a place to park and just checking out that area of the park when you're there, because for both hikes that I've done today, both trails, I've had to go down and find some parking. I actually got in a little trouble, maybe not should have parked on the shoulder. I thought I was good, but plus in a rental car makes it all the more stressful and anxiety inducing. This is not my own car that I'm screwing up if I end up getting towed or getting nicked or whatever. Although the Enterprise, what the hell, man? I go to pick up the car this morning, it has a quarter tank in it, and the back left tire has 20 PSI, and so I've gotten a stupid warning about that all day. Dude, can you hear that? Do you hear all the things howling, all the dogs barking? There's something going on somewhere. That is crazy. Oh, the deer whistle. Jeez. It's the pirate ship. So that's where we were yesterday. Climbed up there. All right, over the top. All right, just got done climbing up and down the tallest point in Tennessee, Kauai Observation Tower. There was a ton of traffic to get up here. Still a ton of traffic, so. Very nice hike though, beautiful views. With Mama and Sister Farrell today as well, which is nice. Always nice to do a little bit of traveling with them. What'd you think?
It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I think we're gonna go check out some of the distilleries and get some bourbon, so go do that now. Have a nice chill afternoon. We're heading out to Nashville tomorrow, so see how that goes.
Right now. I literally fall asleep in the hot tub. It's waking up on pulling a magic carry over there. Let it go. Right, slow. 3, 2, 1, slow. Breathe in, take apples, breathe out, caramel, boom. There you go. Apple pie. Wow.
So last night we went to Anakista, which is a little theme park on the top of one of the mountains right outside Great Smoky. Whoa! Pretty good time up there. Got a bunch of beer. Made friends with a kid that was shaking the suspension bridges as we were trying to cross them.
Whoa! Are you doing that?
I'm doing it. Went out and did some moonshining after this. Tried some moonshine at one of the distilleries. Which is pretty good stuff. What'd you say? Sugarlands Distillery. Just got some moonshine, little souvenirs to bring back with us. Hey, we woke up this morning. We're on our way out of Sevierville. Heading over to Nashville. Gonna spend the afternoon there, and then it's all the way back to Pennsylvania. red bar? Well, this is just tempting.